Good morning, guys. Today we're going to go ahead and install the full doors. I guess got a few extras today. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we got to take this little monster off, which is a T27 and a 10 millimeter, which I've got that's metric on top. I just don't have metric, so you know how we're going to do it. We're going to make it work. So I'll take this off, and then we can discard the 4 washers, the 2 bolts, and the 2 nuts, along with the plastic piece. We don't need to keep it. Alright, come back once I get this done. Alright guys, next step, once you take the little corner piece off, is to take your panel. It'll come with 2 zip ties, cut those. Take 3 of your bolts, your M6, and then 3 panel nuts. Slide those on. We're gonna take these, tighten them down, and once I'm done with that, we'll go to the next step. Alright, step number 3. And take 2 M6 by 80 bolts, and then you're going to use 4 of these washers, which are curved for the piping. 4 of those, and then 2 nuts. And what we're going to do is get this set up here. Always drop one for good luck. Alright, so you're going to put your the 80 millimeter ones, one will go here and one will go towards the front, and then we'll put these on, and then in the next step we'll use a 50 on the back. Okay guys, once you get the door on and get your the nuts and bolts started, what you're going to do is close the door, and what you're trying to do is make this seal, which, there we go, going to make this seal, and there we go. So you're going to make the full seal all the way around, and then you're going to square it up from the outside of the door, and then you're going to go ahead and tighten it down. That way you got it positioned right. So there is a weather strip all the way down around the bottom. So I just squared that up inside the door, and I looked from the outside to make sure everything was where I wanted it, which it looks good. And we'll go from there. Alright guys, I'll tighten these up and then we'll come back for the next step, alright? Alright guys, so once we had it in, I snugged these 2 bolts up, which drew the bar up tight here, gave me my center, and then I opened it, and then went ahead T27 to 10 millimeters, drew it up tight there, and then down here just took the T27 and tightened these 3 up. Now we got a good door. Good fit. No light coming around. It's a great seal. Looks good. So now the next step will be to grab a 50 a washer for down here, a weld washer, and then tighten this one, draw it up tight for the back, and that'll be the support. And that should finish up the door, other than taking the neoprene seal and putting it down, which we'll talk about in the next step, all right? Later. All right, guys. So I just realized that when you go to do this, these 3 bolts have like blue thread lock on them. And then, let's see, these 2 have nothing. And then the 50 is a yellow. So you're going to take a, they call this a welt lock, I guess. That's what it's in the book as. And then your washer, which is curved for the bar. And go ahead and get this started down. Alright. And that one's done. I do believe, if I read right, I believe it's 9 inch-pounds is all that they want them torqued to. But that one is done. The next step would be to take your neoprene seal, and they want you to stuff it in underneath here, in between the plastics and the roll cage. And I am just not gonna even deal with it because I mean it slides all the way underneath pretty easy, so I'll just go ahead and use this door seal. Obviously you're gonna get water in either way, so I'm gonna leave this out and just keep the doors the way they are. Alright, well, there you have it. Repeat on the other side and you'll be good to go. Alright guys, thank you and have a good one.